Hey guys, welcome back to Tekxit, where today we're going to work with the Industrial Craft mod. And now you can do quite a lot with the Industrial Craft mod, but the main thing I want to do today is get the mine or miner or whatever it's called. I'm not actually entirely sure what it's called. But first things first, what we need to start it is we need, I think it's made like this, a tree tap. We need a tree tap, and then we need to go and find some rubber tree wood or whatever. And then once I found that, I need to go and mine, and I need redstone, iron, tin, copper. They're the four main ones I need to start with. But I'm definitely, I know there's definitely more you need. I think you can use gold for stuff. I think that's quite important. And diamonds, I think they're useful. I don't really know, but I'm definitely iron, tin, copper, and redstone. They're the four things that I definitely need right now. Right, I think this is a rubberwood tree here, isn't it? So, okay, maybe, do I put it, does that work? Sticky resin, right, that is what I need. Let's get as much of that as I can. I don't actually know how much I actually, need right now, but that should hopefully be enough to start with. Let's just mine down this tree. Did I get some, I need some saplings. Saplings would be ideal. Is that one? Yeah, rubberwood sapling, great. But I need, well, I don't need a few more, but I kind of want a few more. Just to make things more efficient. Right, so I'm pretty sure we've got everything we need to start with. So we need to smelt this sticky resin into rubber. Then we need to smelt like 27 iron ores, I think it is. There we go. And then we need to smelt some copper. I think we need 3 copper and, oh wait, hang on. And 3 tin. There we go. And I don't actually know if I just said it, but just in case I didn't, the first machine we're going to make is the macerator. I think that's how you say it. Which basically crushes ores into dust, and it pretty much doubles your ores, I guess. Because, so say I put some iron in, it would turn that 1 iron ore into 2 iron dust things, and then I can turn those 2 dusts into iron ingots, which is pretty good to be fair. But before I make that, I actually need to make... Do I have any wood? I do still have wood, good. Because I need to make the cutter and the hammer or something like that. Oh, I've clicked the wrong thing. Hang on. Here we go. Right, so it's 2 sticks, 5 iron, and then 2 iron and... What even is that? Is that tin? Hang on, let me actually just work out what this is. Yeah, okay, so as it turns out, the guide that I was looking at is kind of completely wrong for this version, so... This is actually how you make it. It's steel ingots. Oh, actually, hang on. No, it's flint, cobblestone. And then you need a steel ingot and some redstone for that. And then copper cables, which are actually pretty easy to make. It's just rubber and copper, which I have plenty of. And then, so I've looked at that. And then this is more steel ingots, which you get from, if I'm not wrong, smelting chain in the, what's it called? Or at least, I think that's how you get it. I think that's the only way you can get it anyway. So let's go and have a look. So I put that there. That should hopefully... It's not going to smelt, is it? How do you get steel then?
The next day.
So to start industrial craft, you actually need to start railcraft, because that's how you get the steel ingots. And to get the steel ingots, you need a blast furnace, which is, I believe, 34 blast furnace bricks laid out like this. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and to get the blast... Oh, hang on, that's not right. No, it's really not right, hang on. It needs to be one more layer. There we go. And to get the blast furnace bricks, it's actually pretty easy, because it's literally just magma cream. It's magma cream, soul sand, and netherrack. And then place this last one, and then that should... Yep, that does that perfect. And then in here you put... Oh, wait, no, it's charcoal. I need to make... Oh, yeah, this is the recipe for it there. So it's charcoal, which isn't too difficult to make vanilla style, because if you want to stick to the Railcraft mod, you actually make a coal coke furnace thing, but you don't actually need to, because you can just make charcoal via vanilla methods, which is just... It's coal as the fuel source, and then I think logs, and then that should make charcoal. At least I hope it'll make charcoal. So where are the logs? I definitely have some somewhere. Oh, actually, they might not work. I might actually have to go and get some... Yeah, I think I might actually have to go and get some thingy logs. I mean, I can... Oh, yeah, also, I did get these, which are actually in the industrial craft thingy, and they're really easy to make. It's literally just a furnace but with iron. So you put coal in there, and then you put... Oh, it actually will work. I mean, I'll need a lot more than 6, so I will need to go and... we'll get more, but hopefully I'll just be able to show you how it actually goes. So you need your charcoal. You do need... I think it's 4 charcoal and 1 iron for 1 steel. But for the time being, I'll just literally go and show you what it looks like in the furnace. So you'd put the charcoal in the bottom as the fuel source, and then it smelts across. This would make 1 iron, and then it makes... I think it makes that as a secondary product, I think it's called. But yeah, it also takes a very long time, because I think it's like something stupid. It's either 4 or 8 minutes to make 1 steel ingot. So this is going to take me quite a long time to do. But once I've got hopefully enough steel to start the industrial craft mod, we will then actually start it. Okay, it's been a little while, so I think it's probably about time we start on the first machine, which is going to be the macerator. So you make it like this. You got 3 flint, 2 cobblestone, this machine block, which is just steel, and then the electronic circuit, which is steel ingot, redstone, and copper cable, which is actually quite easy to make because it's literally just rubber and copper, which I have quite a lot of. So copper, and then some rubber, and then it doesn't make it. Hang on a minute, why is that wrong? Have I done that? Oh wait, hang on, I've done it the wrong way around. I've done it the wrong way around. Okay, so it's that. There we go. You know, I'm almost certain I need more of this, so I might as well make it a tiny bit more. There we go. So, macerator, electronic circuit. I'm pretty sure I can make that, can't I? Good stuff. Machine block. Let's get that made. Macerator. Let's get this made. There we go. So that's the first machine done. Oh yeah, also, this is the room, but I will make it obviously look nicer again off camera, but for the time being, we'll just stick that there. Now, this won't actually work because I don't have the generator linked up to it, which is... where's the button? There it is. Generator. There we go. I think it's this one here, isn't it? Yep. So the generator is pretty simple again. It's a furnace, machine block, and then the reusable... Actually, no, it's not reusable. What does RE mean? Batteries. It's a battery. They're quite easy to make. It's a bit of tin, which I don't actually think I have. Do I have tin? I do have tin. Perfect. So I should actually be able to make this already. So reusable battery. One of them. Actually, I think I need more of them in the future for things, but for the time being, that'll do. So one of them. And that should make the generator. Perfect. There we go. And then this needs to be linked up. I think you need to link it up via a copper cable or whatever it's called. I mean, I suppose I can just try it like that. Does that work? And then, oh wait, I need coal, don't I? Right, there we go. So that's actually how you do it there. That's just a copper cable, and then generator's down there with some coal in. You can see that's powering up there. And then this is actually now macerate. What would I even call it? Duplicating? Macerating? Whatever you want to call it. And then this should make some dust. It does, copper dust. And then, honestly, it has just occurred to me. I don't really know how to make this into thingy yet, but I know you definitely can make it into 2 copper ingots. But actually, something... How do you make... Because there's copper alloy. How do you make a copper alloy? That is a good question. I've never actually thought about that. Unless you need... Unless the... Right, okay, I think the dusts go together. No, wait, not copper alloy. It's bronze. Bronze is what I'm on about. Because I need bronze for the next thing that I'm working on. Although saying that, it might not work. Because the only bronze you can get in this is actually... Thermal foundation, I think it's called. Which, if that is the case... It might not, because you need to make some more stuff. I think one of them's called a bronze wrench. Bronze wrench. So it's this here. But this is made with thermal foundation stuff. Oh wait, accepts any ingot bronze. So maybe it'll work with however I make this. I'm gonna actually have to look that up though, because I honestly have no idea. Yeah, so it's actually pretty easy to make bronze. It's literally just you make the copper dust like that, and then the tin dust like that, and then that makes a bronze blend. And all you do with that is just stick it in the furnace and you make bronze ingots. So actually, might as well make the wrench whilst I'm here. So I think it was like this, wasn't it? Yep, there we go. Then we go down. And the next thing I want to make is a bat box, which pretty much just makes things better, apparently. So I think it's this one, because there's a personal bat box and a bat box. Now, the one I'm looking at is just called a bat box, so I assume it's that. And I actually did dig up the... Why have I got a machine block? Oh, wait, it's because I dug up the macerator and it gives you a machine block. Yeah, I was going to say, I dug all this up because I think there's a better way to do it. Because, or at least this is what the diagram I saw looks like. It's like a bat box. No, not a bat box. A furnace. A generator, sorry. And then the macerator. And then there's a bat box like that. And so I'm going to actually have to go and make the macerator again, aren't I? Right, there we go. And the diagram that I was looking at has it like this. And now, I think if I do that, the power should hopefully go to this. And then maybe I'll need a connection to there. Potentially. I don't actually know. But I think that's how it works. Because I think basically this charges the bat box. And then unless there's something actually in the macerator, the bat box won't use the energy. So it kind of keeps it instead of just wasting it, which is good. Wait, what's all this? Why is my armor there? That doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, I think that's just basically the most like efficient sort of way to do it. And what I actually do want to do, because as long as it's in the game, I think I want to make a solar panel, or a few at least. But for now, I want to try and at least make one. I think it's, oh, what are these? Solar turbine, advanced solar panel, hybrid solar panel, ultimate hybrid. What's this? I don't know what any of that is. I mean, okay, I know what most of it is, but I don't know what that is. So yeah, so for the time being, probably just try and stick to this, which is pulverized charcoal dust, coal dust. I assume you just put that in the macerator, so it's not too difficult to get. Stained glass. I'm guessing of any sort. I doubt it has to be brown stained glass. Yeah, blue stained glass, just as long as it's stained glass. A generator and electric circuit. So generator was pretty easy to make. I think I'll probably need more steel though, won't I? Electric circuits, they were pretty easy to make. And then, actually, maybe it won't be that difficult. Do I have some coal in here still? I do, so I mean, I kind of want to make a few, so let's just get, let's put 5 in for the time being, and then put that in there. If I'm not wrong, this should, yeah, I think it's doing something. That's good. Right, so yeah, and then I think what you need to do is get some more copper cables, and then hopefully I've done this pretty accurately, and this should, well, it definitely will run outside, but I don't know what it'll run under, if that makes any sense. Right, so I think I've got everything for the solar panel now, if I'm not wrong. No, I need the, wait, hang on, I do have coal dust, don't I? Oh yeah, because it's the top one. Right, so solar panel, perfect. Now, what I'm going to do with it is I'm actually going to put it, because if I did it where I said I was going to do it, I think it was 528, it would have come up here, which is kind of under this for one, and two, it's not exactly the greatest spot. So what I think I'm going to do is have it so I'd destroy like this a little bit, maybe, and then have it so there's like a stack of solar panels around this area. So let's just put this one here. Now, obviously it's nighttime, so it's not going to charge up, and I think I need to link it via copper cables, which I only have 5 of, which is a little bit of a problem, admittedly, but it should work, because I think once it's all linked up and it's daytime, that'll start charging through, and then that'll basically charge down to the bat box, which should then start storing power. Oh yeah, it doesn't have any power because I kind of hit it with a wrench and it spun it round and then it broke and then it didn't go well. But yeah, I think I should have taken the coordinates of that one, shouldn't I? That would have been a smart idea. Right, then I'm not entirely sure why the solar panel isn't working, because it's like fully connected and it's just not powering it. So maybe I made a mistake with the wiring, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look that up a bit more. Because all it said is literally just as long as the solar panel is in full view of the sky, it's not obstructed by anything, which it definitely isn't. And then it's connected to the top of the bat box by wires or whatever, cables, which it is. Then it should work, but it's definitely not. But then again, saying that, like when you like thingy it, like as in when you do that, it does have like some sort of interface sort of thing. So maybe I need to put something there. Maybe I need to put a battery in. That could be it. But yeah, anyway, what I actually did as well is I made an extractor quickly, which is it's a generator, like it's stuff you've seen before. But basically, what this does is you can put. Do I have any resin? I don't. But what you can do with it is you put resin in. It's something I probably should have made before, like very before. But you put resin in, and then it turns the resin into rubber, but it turns it into 3 rubber. So it's actually pretty good. So that will probably come in handy. I'll also probably make more of these off camera, as in like a few generators, a few macerators, probably a few bat boxes, and a few extractors, just so it's a bit more efficient. But the last thing I want to make is this, a machine drill, just because I think it'd probably be pretty cool. It's just occurred to me that I don't actually know how to charge it, but that's not really a problem. Because what I want to quickly do is mine these diamonds. Please say there's 3. There aren't 3. That's a little bit annoying. Hopefully I've got some diamonds in my chest up here. Do I? No. But basically, what I want to do with that is turn it into a thingy drill. Oh, hang on. Into a diamond drill. Because it's just better. If it's got diamonds on, it just is better. Yeah, and it's literally just 3 diamonds. So, oh, wait a minute. Do you think I can turn these diamonds into... Hang on a second, this could work very well. If I put... Oh, you can't put diamonds in. Right, well anyway, I guess it's probably just time that I ended it then. And I'll have to... But I don't know why the extractor's not working either, which is a bit weird. But I assume it's just because I've placed it in the wrong position. Right, yeah, literally all I need to do is link that via the copper cable. So now that works, which is great. And actually, it's so obvious how you charge the thingy up. You literally just put it in the bat box, and now it's fully charged. So let's go and test this out quickly. Let's do you know, I'll just go down here quickly. Literally just... Alright, it's not too bad. Hopefully the diamond one is a lot better than this. And honestly, I kind of did think you can, like, automate this. Like, as in make it like an automated mining sort of thing. But maybe you can't. But it's still pretty cool. And the diamond one hopefully will be better. But yeah, I guess it's time to wrap it up now. And I will see you next time.